friends who were the same age as them. Just social media, that's really cool. How did you get into that?
Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. How's everybody out there doing today, tonight, this evening? Well, I hope. We're going to be continuing our Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, patch 0.9, the Once and Future King playthrough. Alright, we're playing a warrior, and we've pretty much decided on two-handed. We're having some difficulty at first, you know, but much like the mage in the beginning, fairly difficult. Starting to come into its own a little bit. I ran around and did some small quests last night and just cleared out like some of these like little low-level areas or whatever. So we got some levels from that. Anyways, today we are going to the graveyard. And we talked about possibly trying summoning, so we might do that. Let's switch those. There we go. Alright, I'm not sure if we're actually going to use that or not, but I guess we'll just get it prepared just in case. Oh, went and grab that horse that we tried to get before, too. So we do have a horse. I gotta say, Ashley was kind of right. The controls for the horse do kind of suck. There also doesn't seem to be any combat from the horse, but yeah, the controls for the horse do kind of suck. But it at least is a little faster than running by foot. Not something I would really suggest taking off road or off of like wide paths. Does not turn very well or very tightly at all. But it is faster than being on foot. Although if you have a full set of traveler's gear, I'm not sure if it would be faster than that. These grindy lows are a pain in the ass. They're kind of the most difficult melee enemies to fight right now with this build. Most of them just kind of melt or have been melting. Hey, Romildo! How are you doing, my friend? Oh, right. That's what I was gonna do. Yep, we got a horse. Pretty good as long as you're going in a straight line. Whenever you start turning, the turning's not super great. Like it doesn't handle real well. I forgot how to get off the horse. Oh, there we go. Him attacking me will get me off. Alright, it was just E. That's all I needed to hit was E. Anyways, yeah. So there definitely is a horse for anybody who was wanting that. I should have waited and healed with that thing instead of using all my food. Alright, where you at, you damn wolf? Not sure where it was at. I'll say the reach on two-handed weapons in this game, or at least two-handed swords, is freaking amazing. Like, really powerful, for sure. Downloading games for an Xbox 360. Cool, cool. Never had an Xbox. Thought maybe we were gonna get some more skeletons here, but I guess not. Anything in particular you're downloading might be fun? Like I said, I don't know many Xbox games, but bound to be some good RPGs or
Who goes there?
something on there.
Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it. Oh, you'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up in this way is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls the senses, clouds the mind. Terrible for coordination. Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
Alright, well, let's see if this time we can keep ourselves from killing him like we did last time. I swear we had like 5 enemies on us as soon as we got here last time. Oh, nice. Got a level. We are definitely quite higher level than what we were the last time we were here, so that should translate into this being a cakewalk, I think, most likely. Possibly, probably. Definitely a lot darker this time around since we changed our gamma settings. I actually like it better, but y'all probably can't see much, can you? One thing this game doesn't have is like a light spell or something like that, so... Oh, Red Dead 1. There you go. Grid 2. Not sure what Grid 2 is. Defense Grid 2? Because that is an amazing game. Never heard of Grid, though. Never played Portal, but I heard it was pretty good. And never heard of Midnight Club either. I actually like melee. I think it might be better than magic. Maybe not better like how good it is, but just kind of more fun. It could use maybe a little bit more of an impact or feel whenever you hit somebody, though. Like, you don't really feel it that much like you do in some games. But other than that, I think it's definitely more fun. At least thus far. I don't know if it just keeps combat kind of more interactive instead of being a caster where it was basically just like, oh, walk backwards until they get close enough that you need to shift backwards or glide backwards. Dash, that's the word I was looking for. Dash backwards, and then you dash backwards, and the whole time you're just firing off magic. I'll say being a magic user is awesome in other ways, but the combat definitely wasn't the most fun. Though it did have its moments. Oh, damn. Did not think he was going to get a hit on me. And here comes the statue. So this should get interesting. Is it coming? Are you not awake yet? I thought you were. Alright, you are awake. Alright, definitely dealt with that guy a lot more easily than we did before. Wonder if that thing's worth using. Probably not. Should have big damage, but yeah, not nearly enough strength. Actually, the damage isn't as much either, so never mind. 100 weight sells for 10 gold. Yeah, I think we can drop that. Don't see many stone swords. You'd think that it might sell for more than that just as a novelty item. What we should do... There we go. Although it looked better darker. I don't know, it just has a little bit of washed outness to it with the light on. But should definitely be better for y'all to actually see. What's on the dinner menu for tonight? Wow, alright. Well, he got in a good sneak on me. I think they changed the way that these things acted. They used to move towards you, and now they seem to just stay still until you get close. I think they definitely changed the AI for those, which I think it actually makes more sense this way, probably. No, it definitely makes them not quite as difficult. Yeah, I love pasta too. Pasta's great. It's kind of fat making, but you know, tastes great. Love me some fettuccine alfredo, or classic spaghetti. Although whenever I make spaghetti, I prefer the angel hair pasta instead of actual spaghetti pasta. The hell is that? I don't remember that being there before. Oh, that's not an enemy. Okay. Here, let's turn the light back on so everybody can see. Yeah, I do too. It looks really good. Really good whenever it's dark. Mostly just pulling out the fire because I feel like y'all probably can't see, or at least I know the last game we played, whenever it got dark like this, people complained that they couldn't see anything. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully we can make short work of this necromancer up here. He did give us a little bit of a problem last time. Excuse me. But we should definitely be stronger now this go round.
Careful there. Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile. Quite the contrary. This place is perfect. I've read that the soil of the south is steeped with the type of energy I require. But what I've encountered here surpasses all my expectations. I have the ideal conditions and the perfect subjects. I'm doing everything right, and still nothing bloody works. There must be some sort of interference. Or maybe it's the bones. Always seems to be the bones. Oh, you're still here. I advise you to leave. My work requires concentration, and I've no time for interruptions from grave robbers. I don't care what you are, just as long as you're not here. Ha ha ha, very funny. I'll have you know that I'm conducting valuable research. Research that could be crucial to the future of Avalon. Very well. Do you know what I like most about the dead? They don't tire, and they don't feel pain. But you will.
Really? That missed him somehow? You know what I like most about the dead? You're one of them. I haven't played much Nintendo since I was a kid. You know, I got quite a few NES and SNES games that I freaking love. I got like one Nintendo 64 game that I freaking love. And yeah, that's about it. About the extent of my Nintendo-ness. But yeah, I could go off on some old school games that are freaking amazing and I would still love to play today. Yeah, I heard that, I don't know, I heard something about NS2. I don't think I've heard any announcement date or anything yet, but yeah, it's been long enough that it seems like it should be coming out soon. There's my hammer. See if we can even use it. We gotta have a point in frickin' spirituality for it. I don't know if that's actually worth it. Especially since it has less damage than the claymore. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, we probably won't be using it. If it had more damage, then maybe I'd use the point on spirituality for it, but it's actually less. Sad times. Sad times. Love old school Zelda, like The Legend of Zelda, The Legend of Zelda: The Adventures of Link, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Freaking love those games. I did play the Zelda for Nintendo 64, but I didn't actually have a Nintendo 64. My neighbor had it, so I didn't get to play that very much. Not enough to get to where I actually loved it, but I did, you know, like it the little bit that I got to play it. And yeah, that was kind of the last Zelda game that I played. I actually did play, I can't even remember the name of it. I did play one more for the Wii U. Forget what that one was called. The one where you had where you could like ride around on the wolf and whatever. I did play that one, but again, didn't beat it. But the dungeons and stuff in it were really cool. Again, not enough for me to say that I loved it, but I definitely really enjoyed it. What I did play of it. Practical Guide to Robbing Graves. Oh, I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one for Wii U, right? The Twilight Princess? You have that weird little thing, spirit that like floats around you and talks weird, and you get to ride the wolf. Yeah, I think that's the one that I played. I don't know. I think I got into the Dark World, and I think I got past like the second dungeon there. Then I didn't play it anymore. But the dungeons that were there, like the puzzles and stuff for it, really cool, really fun. But definitely not for me, at least. It couldn't compare to the original Legend of Zelda or A Link to the Past. The Adventures of Link, definitely not as great as those two. Actually, Twilight Princess probably better than The Adventures of Link. But The Legend of Zelda and The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Gotta be two of my all-time favorite games. Although it's been a really long time since I've played either one. I think it's been probably 25 years probably since I played The Legend of Zelda. And maybe, I think it's been about 14 years since I played A Link to the Past. I should probably go through and play those again sometime, but there's just never any time anymore. Yeah, well, I have an SNES with A Link to the Past, and I bought a modded Nintendo Classic that has every NES game ever made on it. So yeah, any NES game I want to play, I've got on that modded Nintendo Classic. But yeah, I know they have emulators for almost like any game. I remember one time I was playing Super Tecmo Bowl on my PC. It wasn't as good, but yeah, I did that one time. Your master is dead.
Yes, I felt that. He must have been surprised. People like him tend to forget that it can happen to them too.
$40. And yeah, I guess that's a good point. Can't let Nintendo know that, huh? They do seem to be kind of too happy. Very litigious. But yeah, just turned 40 last month.
I guess I'll do what I always do. Clean up, put everyone back to sleep, and then take a little nap myself. Someone will come along again sooner or later. We can't have them seeing such a mess, can we?
Sure, I guess.
Well, this master wasn't the first one. I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some reason. And they always leave it in such a state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place. It seems so. But before you go, I have a small favor to ask. As you can see, there's quite a commotion around here. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties before I need to rest again. Could you take what remains of the Master and place him in a special crypt I've prepared? If you feel so inclined, a few kind words about him would be welcome. Here's the key. Well, goodbye then, and thank you for stopping by. It was truly appreciated. Though we are dead, we still enjoy having a visitor from time to time. It's nice to be remembered, even if just for a little while.
He's kind of a likable character, especially for a dead guy. I do wish that, well, last time we did not get this because we ended up killing Quardoc. Oh, and we missed a cool necromancy spell because of it. I don't know how effective it would actually be, but that would at least be cool to have. Definitely on theme. Now, we'll probably got to play either a necromancer or a death knight whenever this game releases at the end of May. Anyways, yeah, if you're 29, then yeah, I would imagine that NES and SNES games Probably didn't play much of those, or maybe not even PS1 or N64. Maybe not. I gotta say, I didn't talk. What do you mean talk? Oh, shrine, right. Alright, well, let's pray at the shrine. Slagaderg, the first of many. Type of death deity, necromantic deity. Blessing of health increases max health by 20%. Really, you're gonna put a book right excuse me, right there on a pedestal looking all awesome, and then I can't interact with it? That's pretty lame. No, there's no healing spells, and I like it better that way. I like it better that way. I mean, there is transfusion, which is like the necromancy spell that transfers their health, like their health to you. But it's not very powerful at all, and you know you have to have a target to target with it. Septos, he wished to raise his beloved, but chose to join her instead. May they both rest in peace. Lover's tether. Is that a person? So they give you 2 Abertach's calling spells. I guess that's cool. Oh wow, that's a pretty good shield. I should have been paying more attention because we could. I mean, I guess gaining 5% damage is kind of nice, but see, this has better block. Oh no, it doesn't have better block. It has less block. Never mind. Yeah. Guess we'll keep what we have. I mean, they did give us some loot in here, which is cool, which is nice. It would have been nice if they gave us something, something a little more for a necromancy-based build. I mean, I guess they do give you necromancer's robes and a hood. To be honest, those are not very good. They just kind of look the part. They're not really that great. And the spell they gave us is definitely necromancy thematic, but again, not really that good. Giving us some type of special necromancy summon, or maybe like a damage over time, or spell or something would have been pretty sweet. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I get that, and you know, there's a place for that. I'm sure whenever the Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, you'll be able to play it using a healing spell in one hand and a weapon in the other. I don't know. I don't like that very much. Ah, we're being attacked. I just don't like it very much because it's kind of too easy. Like your mana, you know, constantly regenerates, and so if you can just heal yourself with a spell that just directly heals you, then it's almost like your health is just constantly regenerated. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it cuts out the need for like food and other things. Like, I think what they do here is more interesting. Like, you wouldn't need all this food and stuff like at all if you had a healing spell, but because you don't have a healing spell, like, you do need like the food and whatnot. Now, potions would still be useful either way, but they would definitely be less useful with healing spells. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I like having other sources for healing. Also, it doesn't lock you into having to learn healing magic and use magic to get good healing. You know, having the healing come from sources other than magic. But I mean, even I do enjoy playing a good paladin sometimes, like in Skyrim, something like that, which is not really so much possible here. I mean, if it was only this way, then I would probably be saying, oh yeah, like, I like it better in Skyrim because, you know, I can play a paladin and I can heal, blah, blah, whatever, because it's different. But most games don't do it this way. They do it more the Skyrim way. And so I think maybe it's the change up that I appreciate more than anything else, maybe. Yeah, somebody said that on stream the other day. I mean, I guess I get what they're saying. Like, there's definitely a bit of a Skyrim feel to this for sure. And I would say there's a very light Dark Souls feel. Just because the combat is definitely more intricate than what you get in Skyrim. You know, you do have a dash, and you know, there's like blocking and parrying and stuff like that. But I would say it's definitely closer to Skyrim than something like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something like that. But you can see where there are some light elements. Damn it. Every now and then the skeletons, they just immediately counterattack whenever you attack them, and damage they get in is, I don't know, feels bigger than it should be, that's for sure. Wasn't expecting the 2 quick attacks like that. Oh, there's our lovely lady. Certainly one of the more interesting characters I've run into in the game so far.
Oh, who's come to visit me here? Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you? Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Marg. We're definitely not fae, that's something else entirely. I'm what people wanted to believe in. The one who snatched their last coin for a beer, swearing they had it just a moment ago. The reason they can't find their left sock in the morning. The cause of a missing wedding ring, oh, so on. Oh, you offend me in my own home. So not nice. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, well, suddenly it becomes very important. And that glove? I've had it for ages. I'm just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious, watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now. What is it with you people and gold? I've been around for ages, I still don't get it. I don't give a damn about gold and jewels. When you talk about them, you suddenly get all serious and pompous. I'm just here for fun. Oh, of course. I mean, the funniest part is, you live in a place where you shouldn't even be, staring death in the face every day. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. The Red Plague? Oh, you'll manage somehow, but where the hell is my favorite pipe? Oh, you shouldn't ask a lady such things, but you can ask me. I don't remember exactly. 9, 10 centuries at least, maybe more, 15, 23, I don't know. Strange. I thought people liked being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect. That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but those folks are rare now. And when they all forget me, that's the end. No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough anyway. But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say? Because first you'll have to do something for me, and it'll be hilariously fun. Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket. Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Will you do that for me? All right, you don't have to. but you have to promise you will. If you leave without making this promise, I'll die. That's just how it works.
Really?
Safe travels! Keep an eye on your boots.
Huh. Wonder if she'll be dead if we return. Or probably just gone. Oh, almost forgot about this place. Oh, I like that. One hit, one kill. And something else that I've actually found really cool about playing a melee build, or at least about using two-handed weapons. Not entirely sure if it would happen with one-handed. But a lot of times the enemies, at least the smaller ones, like the oh, what are they called? Corpse robbers? No. Corpse eaters. There we go. Got a brain fart. Anyways, like the corpse eaters, like they'll jump at you, and if you time your attack right to where you hit them while they're in the air, you'll actually knock them back away from you so that they don't hit you, which is pretty cool. You know, you don't get that all the time in games. I appreciate it anyways. Alright, well, I think that that's about everything that there is to do at this graveyard. Bandit camp without any bandits. And they should leave somebody to guard their stuff. It could get stolen. Obviously, they don't care too much if somebody takes it, so why not? Sweet. Appreciate you sticking around and hanging out. Yeah, corpse eaters. Those are the ones I was thinking of. Ah, you damn deer. Oh, the Archspire. We found the Archspire. Nice. Isn't there? Why do we still have the ancient crypt quest? Or the quest marker here? Oh, I missed. Did he tell us that? I don't remember him saying that. Alright, well, let's go do that, I guess. Glad I checked it before we left. Yeah, I remember you were downloading games and cooking some pasta. It's all good. You know, lurks are appreciated too. Alright, well, let's go grab his master's remains, I guess. Alright, I remember he said he was going to clean up, but I thought he meant he was going to clean up. Not that he wanted me to. Also, I think there's something inside of one of these that I can take or grab. Alright, I guess I was supposed to get your ass remembrance. And then I was probably supposed to put that. Just make some potions real quick. Probably supposed to put that in the locked area over here that he gave me the key for, I guess. Excuse me. There we go. Hello, Volgager. How far out art thou in this fine Friday eve? We have just slain the necromancer and put his remains to rest. Now we are going to go, I think, to... Well, we're going to go back to town. Definitely. Let's go back there. And then after we go back there and we sell and all that, we're going to go to Sewall's tomb. And Sewall was Arthur's shield. He was the first of Arthur's invasion force to set foot on Avalon, and he protected Arthur. making sure to take the blows first that Arthur would have otherwise taken. Not sure what exactly that means, if that means literally or figuratively or what, but yeah. Anyways, checking out his tomb should be pretty cool. Checking out his monument gave us a bonus to two-handed weapons, which we're using. So hopefully we find like an awesome two-handed weapon or something in his tomb. There we go. Put away all that stuff. And we can go sell the rest of this. Make sure we've read all those books and everything before we sell them. Pretty sure we have, but just in case. Oh, I forgot about this. So I don't know what we do. I think we use this and then it hatches because the hatch timer is at 0. I don't know if that's going to be a boss to fight. We found it in that Forgotten God Shrine. So I don't know if that's going to be like a boss to fight or maybe just a regular enemy to fight. Maybe it'll give us like a pet. Maybe. I don't know, but we're gonna find that out in just a minute. I don't want to crack it open here in town, but we'll find out what's inside the egg in a few minutes. Good day. All night shopkeep. Interesting. It deals damage after you dash. Not a whole lot, but still find that pretty good. Alright, we got a decent amount of gold going on. Hey, I really appreciate the support of the stream, Volgager. That is awesome, you know. Give us a thumbs up. I know you're already subbed. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, the arts, the aesthetic, the vibe. They have a lot of good ideas. You know, I don't have a lot of money to execute those ideas, so I feel like maybe that's why some of them are not done as well as they otherwise could be. But still, it's a really fun game that I think is done well. Yeah, never going to be like Game of the Year or something like that, but I think a lot of people have fun playing it whenever it releases at the end of May. And hopefully it sees enough success that the studio gets enough money that they can make a sequel or something, and or maybe just another similar type game, if not an actual sequel, and they can make some of the improvements that they maybe wanted to but couldn't afford to. Maybe. Anyways, let's see, let's cook. Also gotta say, it's better to have a horse than not have a horse, but they definitely the controls for the horse aren't great. Not a whole lot of maneuverability, but it definitely does have better, you know, speed than walking around on foot. Not spoiling the story is a good thing. And we did just play through the entire story of Act 1 a few days ago. Like, we finished it, I think, the day before, or not Act 1. Well, yeah, Act 1, but patch 0.9 of Act 1. We did finish that, like, the day before patch 0.9 release, so I think most of us are familiar with the story, at least that we'll be seeing during these streams. But yeah, if you're talking about like the story leading into Act 2 and the Kuanok Rebellion and all that, then yeah, don't ruin that for us. No, as far as I can tell, whenever you get attacked on the horse, it just hurts you. It hurts you and it knocks you off. But yeah, I don't think that the horse can even be hit. Also, searched this sunken city area pretty thoroughly last night, and our first playthrough, the mage, we definitely were not very thorough in our search in that playthrough. Found a ton of stuff that we didn't find in our mage playthrough, including a really awesome rare bow that would have helped out our sneak archer quite a bit. Definitely better than the just plain great bow that we were using on that sneak archer. So whenever you come here, search around thoroughly. There's plenty of goodies to find, including a really awesome bow. Other things too, but that was the most noteworthy. It looks like all the enemies have respawned, so that should be fun. First group of enemies right here was actually a bit of a pain in the ass for me last night. Although this first group does not seem to be the same as last night, so there we go. Okay. You damn little corpse eaters. Thank you. It's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. Interested to see what the final price is whenever it releases. I'm expecting like 40 bucks, probably $40 American. But be interested to see what it actually turns out being, if I'm close on that or not. Okay, now the loot on that guy respawned. That's weird. I hadn't noticed loot respawning before. Maybe loot respawns on dead bodies? It did on that one at least, for whatever reason. Anyways, let's go check out Sewell's tomb. Seawall's. I think it's Seawall's tomb. Alright, we got another level here. Anyways, yeah, you got about 60 2 more days, I guess. 62. Yeah, I think 62 more days before it's scheduled to release. Hopefully there's no delays. Damn, that's another spell we missed in our caster playthrough. Horizontal burning wave of fire which pierces through all targets. Sounds pretty cool. I don't know how good it would actually be, but yeah, I wish we had had that so we could have tried it. The magic, the spells are definitely interesting and, you know, kind of different from what you see in most other games, or at least most of the games that I've played. Definitely like the spell effects and sounds, animations. Definitely appreciate all that. Well, looks like the only way down is going to be to fall down. I don't particularly like that. Oh. Okay, well, I guess they're ghosts, because I can't even touch them. Let's just open that up. One Eye Sigil. Damn it. One Eye. That rings a bell. There was... One Eye is the leader of the Dalriata, right? Okay, well, I guess we gotta remember this to bring One Eye Sigil. Question is, do we kill One Eye to get the sigil, or do we get it through a quest? Probably get it through a quest. That was a wee bit anticlimactic. I don't know how big all the cities are. I know that there was a city. I don't think there are really cities. It's just like villages and keeps. Or at least I don't remember seeing any cities. There was like a pretty big keep area in Kuanacht in patch 0.7. And then the keep area here, you know how big it is. But yeah, there haven't been a whole lot of like villages, and I don't think there's really been any true cities. I would imagine that at some point we may get to Camelot, maybe, possibly. And if we do, then Camelot would probably be a pretty huge city, right? That's good. I need some more of those drowner tongues. Go look. Oh no, actually, I only need 2, and we got 2, so probably good there. Yeah, Camelot, only with a K instead of a C. Sometimes. I don't know. In this game, they spell it both with a K and a C sometimes, so hopefully at some point they figure out how it's supposed to be spelled. Hopefully. Not remembering this area over here. Of course, I don't think we really went to any of the coast above north of the sunken village, so I guess if we just followed this coastline up, it would all be new experiences for us. Oh, damn it. You...
I will be... I'll strike you down.
Actually, I think we did come to this place before. Yeah, it's the mansion by the beach. We were here before.
I will be your downfall.
There we go. Get rid of that damned archer. Definitely need to fix the AI, though. I do not like the way that the AI runs away. Like, maybe it should eventually run away, but it needs to have, like, I don't know, much longer range on, or distance for the reset. And then if you attack it while it's resetting, like, it should reset the distance that it'll attack from once again. So you can't just cheese it.
I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down. Your armor won't save you. 'Tis but a scratch. I'll get you back tenfold.
Oh, that was close. Alright, where'd this dude's body go? I don't know where the hell his body is. flew off to whenever I... Oh. There it is. Yeah, definitely not easy to see there. I think it's decently well optimized. Much better than what it was before, that's for sure. I don't know, I was having some stutterings and some freezes and some slowdowns once we got into like the northern part of the isle on our last playthrough. I'm not sure what exactly was causing that, but yeah. So that is I guess a concern. Also, we have had some crashes. Hopefully they get all that worked out and fixed in the next 62 days. Alright, now we went into this mansion before, and I'm almost entirely certain there was nothing in here before. And yeah, this is looking like the same nothing that I remember. Sorry, I keep coughing. I'm getting sick with something. Hopefully just a sore throat, nothing else, but not feeling too great. Now, you know, we forgot to turn in our cemetery quest. Just realized that. Anyways, was there anything down here? Yep. Don't fall in. That seems dangerous. That feels like it could be something whenever the game releases. Maybe they could add something there. I haven't heard if your save will carry over to the final version or not, but I kind of doubt it. I don't expect that to be the case. And I'm good with that. I think I prefer it that way. No, playing like an MMO early access or something like that, like, I think I might prefer to keep my character, maybe like some type of multiplayer, something or other like that possibly, but for a single player game like this, especially one that could still change between now and early access, I think I'd prefer just for the reset. I'm pretty sure your characters don't even carry over from one patch to the other. Like, your characters haven't really been carrying over just from one patch to the next, so I really don't think it's going to carry over from 0.9 to release. But I haven't heard for sure officially. this is not actually where I meant to come. Also, where is my horse? Well, I guess I gotta go back and get my horse. Yeah, I'll be okay. Like I said, it feels like it's just a sore throat and like the cough's coming from my my throat kind of drying out right now. Because of that, I think. I'm sure I'll be fine long term.
Good day.
All right, we gotta go set out and see if we can find go set out and see if we can find a did I sell my armor? No, I did not, damn it. Anyways, go set out and see if we can find a better two-handed weapon. Thought we were gonna end up using that thunder hammer, but it turned out not to be as good as I was hoping for there, unfortunately. We were gonna have to put points into spirituality, and then it actually didn't have as much damage as our claymore that we're using right now. Which is weird because it requires more strength and it requires some spirituality, but less damage, although the effect that it had could be really powerful and make it more than worth it, I guess. But we're not gonna know. Oh, I forgot to take out the egg. Okay, let's not forget about the egg this time because I am actually kind of interested in that. Yeah, this music, it's good. Say it's not nearly as good as the patch 0.9 music because it's still pre 0.9, but yeah, it's good. Alright. Hopefully, oh, what the hell. Oh, we're gonna have to restart the game. It also has been doing that On occasion. On occasion. It seems to mostly happen whenever I'm in town. I don't recall it happening very often, maybe not at all, whenever I'm away from the keep. Anyways, here I'm gonna change this from the general. No, not general. Game audio. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna enable copyrighted music, just so you can kind of hear. I think the so this is the patch 0.9 music. Might get a copyright complaint for playing it here, but I think it's a lot better than what they had before. Oh, come on. Shops still aren't out? I was thinking it sounded more Gaelic, but... Alright, where the hell are you, Osbreet? Why are you being lazy biatch that's sleeping in? I don't know where he is. So that's annoying. Alright, can we make a drowner's conch? Damn it. Every time I try to make that, it breaks. That is damned annoying. Less armor, but I really like that extra damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna put on that. Does look pretty badass too. The hell are you, Osbreet? Really? About time. This one here has more armor, so that's nice. And oh, damn it, I need more endurance. Oh yeah, that does look pretty sweet though. I like it. I'm gonna find some better pants. No, each their own, I guess. I thought it was quite a bit better. You should notice that some of the music out here in the world is going to be a good bit different than what it was. And I thought it was definitely an improvement, but I don't know. We'll see if you agree or not, if y'all agree. I should go over there and investigate the shore. Pretty low-level stuff that should be easy to do. Oh, nice. Strong health potion. Damn, we definitely should have came here sooner. Would have been nice to be getting those before now. Anyways, let's talk to Dressed. Not sure why you're sleeping out here in the rain whenever you have a hut right there, but I can't talk to him. Well, that is damned annoying. Oh, come on. How did that attack miss him? Aha, the red cap. took way more potions than I would have liked. Oh, is that an ogre? Shite. I don't want to die to an ogre. Not just an ogre, it's a two-headed ogre. I gotta say, man, this ogre looks badass. Like, it looks fearsome. It's maybe not the hardest enemy to fight, though. Especially not with a commanded weapon. Imagine with a one-handed weapon. Might be a good bit more difficult. Oh, come on, man. Those should not be hitting me. Boom! Ogre down.
Yes! Oh, yes!
Damn, I wish I could pick that thing up. If only. Alright, let's go back and see if the old man's awake now. I mean, he freaking should be. It's like afternoon already. We're near to it, if not. What the hell? This guy is still asleep. That's freaking lame. Alright. Oh, wait. I got up. Finally. But I can't talk to him?
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Ah well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food?
I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first, do you have any food? Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really. So, you were just being purposefully obtuse to a starving man begging you for something to eat. That reflects rather poorly on you. I hope you realize that. No, I cannot. My doctrine forbids me from killing any living being, even one as mindless and insignificant as a fish. Or that of an annoying trespasser who won't stop tormenting a starving man with inane questions.
So you can eat fish, but you can't kill it? I call bullshit.
Happy? Now, could you please give me something to eat? Oh, fine, you got me. Nothing prevents me from catching myself a fish, apart from the fact that I'm really bad at it.
I don't think I have any bread, but let's give him an onion bun, even though it's definitely one of the better foods. But oh wait, I do have bread. Ha!
Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. But don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. Time for a nap. Oh, except you're still here. Oh no, don't tell me you still have questions. My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit. I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be? I've it on good authority that those two usually go together. Obviously there must be something wrong with someone who decides to reject material goods and willingly live in the wilderness. Of course, nature is not all bad, but it's always better if you know there's a soft bed waiting for you when you get fed up with ants crawling up your... Anyway, what was I saying? Well, I live here, obviously. The same way you did, I presume. I'm giving you truthful answers. That's all you should ever hope for.
How about some of that druidic wisdom that you promised me? I guess I did get the health potion here. Should have brought the horse to the seashore. That see if it could swim. Might have been interesting. we go. Arrows. And a potion. Not really seeing anything else here. Go get a breath. Oh, for a minute there, I thought that the rock was going to keep me from getting above water to breathe. Like, okay, this might suck. But it didn't. Battle axe, you say? Oh. Alright, our first battle axe. Although it actually has less damage than the claymore. What the hell? Worth a lot more. Oh, increases physical damage by 25%. That might be why. Maybe we just gotta equip this first. Oh, that is awesome. Well, I don't know. Is it awesome? Let's find out. No, it's not. Okay. So whenever we equip this, it'll show 25% increased damage for all of our weapons, but whenever we switch to those weapon or melee weapons, physical damage weapons, but whenever we switch to those weapons, we lose the 25% increased damage. So is it actually better? I don't think that it is. Let's see where this has more damage. Oh, I don't get that. Okay. Well, so much for using the battle axe. At least it'll sell for a lot of money. Nice. All right. Appreciate you being here, Romildo. Hope that you have a good pasta dinner. And yeah, appreciate you hanging out and lurking. We'll catch you next time. Most likely be back again tomorrow night, so maybe we'll see you then. The village.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless
Oh,
you've
I
already
remember
bought-
you. You're an asshole. Yeah, I'll buy some. You know, something we haven't done that I said we were going to do the other day and then we never actually did. Yeah, let's wait for that. It's fish. Let's fish right quick. Nope, I screwed that one up. I was not ready. Alright, this one is hard. I don't know what we're catching here, but this is way harder than the other fish I was catching before. Like, I don't... Oh, my God, what the hell is this? Alright, I'm a little bit interested to try to catch this thing now. Because it is definitely way, way worse than, anything we were trying for before. Alright, let's get ready. Oh wait, that was why. Ha! Damn it. I guess I forgot how to fish. I was pressing E and repeatedly instead of holding it. Never mind, not difficult. Probably another freaking crab. False alarm, people. False alarm. That was a fish. New record. Pretty good size, I guess. Wine. Definitely not very difficult to sneak around and steal things in this game. Like, basically all you have to do is just wait until they're either not there or they're asleep, and then you just steal everything. There doesn't seem to be any, like, you can make noise to wake them up or anything like that.
My poor Morris. I hope he's surviving out there. Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this. He's such a bleeding heart. Oh, I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about that fight with the road keeper, and now poor Cole's locked up in a cage. Him and Patrice make such a lovely young couple. They remind me of Morris and me when we were their age. Take care.
Oh, there's Patrice.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be. Oh, really? And what exactly did he tell you? That the man in the cage is a monster? That he deserves death? No? Cole isn't like that. This isn't who he is. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole. But now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers. One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Archspire. In the morning, we realized everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse. We set up camp near the Archspire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, well, at least we got some ingredients together here. More food for healing. Alright, let's get down here to the fast travel spot. And do some traveling fast. Let's go see if we can take out Fingerless Comb. Y'all remember him? You probably do. He's the guy that was whooping our ass repeatedly last stream. Ooh. But I got a feeling that we can take him now. Should be up there on that wall. There he is. After this, we might go to that ogre like Ash you had suggested last time. Although I have a feeling that we're not going to have enough strength for whatever weapon is there. Just in case this does not go well. Oh, we got a level up. Nice. Well, let's see who's greater, us or Fingerless Comb. I think he is. Damn it. You would think after gaining like 7, 8 levels that he would be a little easier. Guess I shouldn't have rushed him. Although to be fair, we still haven't gained much in the way of armor.
regret this.
Oh my god, he still killed me, man. He attacks so damn fast. Running out of stamina is definitely a big problem. That definitely seems the way to kill him, though. Let's do that again. I just gotta not run out of stamina there at the end, and it should be fine.
This is my lucky day. Your money or your love?
There we go. Fingerless comb is down. This guy really is a pain in the ass. That sword attacks so damn fast. Probably because he has a lot of dexterity, too. Got at least 8. Hey, what's up, Chris Carpenter? Yeah, I got my ass whooped by him a couple times there, but we finally pulled it off. Anyways, how you doing? Just in case something happens to us. Most humans are definitely not as difficult to fight as him. But, yeah, he's kind of a pain in the ass for some reason. It's just the speed. And also the very narrow closed quarters. You can't really dodge or dash or anything. Yeah, sorry about the cough, man. I know that's got to be annoying. But yeah, I've got, I don't know, some type of sore throat thing or something going on, and just like I can feel my throat getting dry from it, and then I got a cough. And, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Oh my god. I believe I missed him like twice. I don't know who you are, but you're gonna die.
Say your prayers.
Oh yeah, how are you doing it now? Post 0.9. There's actually a ledge that I used last time, where you can just kind of jump up on that ledge and use magic or arrows against him and kill him, and he can't reach you. Pretty cheap though. I didn't want to cheese it that hard here, especially because I felt like I should be able to take him in melee. There's maybe still some slight cheese with the use of the wolves, but I'm gonna allow it.
Watch your back. We're not safe here.
Are the wolves fighting the knight up there? They are. Well, maybe this will be our lucky day. This knight can be a pain in the ass, but hopefully we can take him.
Your armor won't save you.
Oh no? Well, yours definitely didn't save you. Two-handed weapon power attacks are quite nice. Quite nice. Probably should have used them against Holm, and things might have gone better. What was I doing here? Oh, right. We gotta drop some crap. Overweight. Means we probably need to head back to the keep before we actually clear this place out, because if I remember correctly, quite a bit of stuff inside of here to loot, make use of. Alright, we're gonna head back to the keep and sell and put stuff away. Maybe craft a wee bit. Also, we need to turn in our damn graveyard quest that I keep forgetting to turn in. So yeah, we're gonna go do all that. And then we're gonna come back here and clear out this bridge. Yeah, I get that. A lot of work. Should have known that. The prologue is quite improved, though. I don't know how far you've gotten in it, but I feel like it is leaps and bounds more interesting and fun than what it used to be. And there are quite a few improvements just throughout Act 1 here as well. Anyways, glad you're able to stop by and check it out and hang out with us for a little while tonight. Great to have you. Yeah, I'm not sure where I got skeletons at before, because I'd rather use the skeletons, I think. But yeah, summons actually work, at least low-level summons right now, work pretty well with a melee build because, you know, summoning lowers your max mana, which doesn't matter if summons are the only magic you're using. And, you know, at least the lower level summon spells like the wolf, you don't need any extra spirituality to be able to use, so they definitely make a nice distraction. You're finally back, huh? Alright, handcrafting. Tried to make this damn thing some... Oh my god, I still don't have what it takes. Nope. Tried making this several times, and every time it comes out broken. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Please, state your business.
Oh, we should have quite
Really?
a
You
bit of
fought
this.
bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything.
Yeah, the, talking about the... I don't even know what he is. Kind of like a fast-moving zombie guy with a two-handed sword, with his brain exposed. Yeah, that guy kicked my butt too, and I was on survival mode, so I hadn't saved the whole time. Yeah, we had to like start over from the beginning, and it was like 45 minutes in, 50 minutes in, and I would just like, you know what? We're just gonna skip the prologue because we were basically at the end of the prologue anyways, and I don't feel like going back through all that. So we actually ended up skipping the prologue, which I normally don't do, but we did this time because of that. The second boss though, the rock boss at the end, that one's pretty easy, I found. At least if you fight him from range and keep something between you and him.
Again. Incredible. Isn't it? As you can, if bring me. Oh, someone finally checked out the. That's the carcass of Fingerless Calm, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your reward. Go, the hunter waits. Do you keep...
Alright. Got a nice little level up. Might put this one into endurance too, just so we can start wearing some of that knight's armor stuff that we found.
Yes? Did you... Great. A necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the dark druid from the legends, was it?
The only 2 bosses I remember in the prologue are just the that one kind of zombie Red Death looking boss guy with 2-handed swords, and then the large Titan or Cyclops, or it slips my mind what exactly they called it now, but like right at the very end before you exit onto the beach. And I know there was another one beyond those.
That's what I like to hear. If he's dead, that's the only thing that matters. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here.
Damn right.
I knew we'd have to deal with this sooner or later. Time isn't exactly on our side. Mahone's condition worsens with each passing night. It's hard for me to admit, but nobody, including myself, really knows what's going on. Maybe a fresh perspective is exactly what we need. If you find any clues, follow them. I'm only interested in the details, and ideally, the solutions. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Hey, what's up, Ashu? You still playing the new patch? Figure by now you're probably mostly done with it and moved on. Unless you restarted to try some type of different build or something. Ah, you did start a new character last night? Cool, cool. Presumably melee this time? Let's see here. Oh, wait, we don't have frickin' Drowner tongue. Pretty annoying.
What did I tell you? That, I must admit, is the universal language of apologies, especially among us merchants. You're forgiven.
Oh, I've had just about enough of dealing with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Yeah, I saw hardcore. I even considered starting there, but I don't know. I don't think that would have went super well. But I was going to play hardcore. I think I might just play an archer / spellcaster from the very beginning. Be incredibly meticulous, just like farm the hell out of the early areas with the easier enemies until I was pretty overpowered, and yeah.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. Right. What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now.
Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either.
Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything. You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook. All right. A woman named Ness has my cargo and I need it back.
I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arcspire seems like a good idea.
And yes, you'll get paid. Just bring me the wares.
Okay, I don't think you really have much, although, yeah, you want to get the sketchbook. I still find that kind of interesting and fun, even if the sketches could maybe be a little bit better. Nice, nice. I didn't know that you could get a knight to help you. Talking about the Cyclops or Titan boss or whatever the hell it is at the very end before you come out on the beach, or is there a second named boss? Because I think Chris was also mentioned that, and I didn't realize there was another boss besides the one Red Death looking zombie guy with the two-handed sword. Wish you had some damn tongues, guy. Oh well. Did find a really awesome bow in the sunken village that we missed the first time around. Probably would have helped with the sneak archer build that we gave a quick short try to. Probably would have been really good for that. Maybe that would have been a little more successful if we'd had that bow. Definitely a lot better than the great bow that we were using. Yeah, it's definitely the best bow I've seen by far. That one in the sunken village that we missed on our first playthrough. Not actually our first playthrough. I guess our first playthrough of patch 0.9. Because this right here is already about our 5th, 6th playthrough. since early access started a couple of years ago. Surprised that the boss will follow you all the way back to Caradoc. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about, Caradoc. Most enemies don't really chase that far before they reset, but I don't know. Maybe that is close by. Guess it must be either that or he's got a longer reset range. All right, let's see how this goes. Definitely don't want to be rushing in here because we could get overwhelmed. Of course. You just gotta be an archer too, don't you? Oh my god. Well, that sucked. I really gotta get better armor, man. Still have like 6-7 armor total. I thought about putting on that ranged guy's armor that I just killed, but I didn't. I should have. Go try that again. Gonna go better this time. Come on, come on.
You're nothing but a peasant. We'll make short workings. You're nothing but a peasant.
Damn it. Oh, really? Yeah, the aggro range in this game is probably my least favorite thing about combat. Let me just turn around like way too freaking easily. These guys don't really have anything that's better for me anyways, it looks like. Or doesn't look like, I guess. Get over here so that oh my god. I guess he got a crit on me because the other guy with the two-handed axe definitely didn't hit me for that much. All right, one last time. And, well, whether we get it or not here, probably gonna have to go after that. Got an early start today because I gotta kick off kind of early tonight.
Back to your money. I see fear in your eyes. Your gold belongs to us.
That Gladius is better than this. No, not really. Oh, damn.
Your gold belongs to us. You'll regret this.
All right. Get a little more space here, guy. Come on, come on. Oh, don't turn around. See, this is what I'm talking about. That freaking sucks. Alright, well, we gotta go. That was freaking annoying. I could have had that. I could have had Rusty. His freaking ass didn't turn around. Oh well. Anyways, fun game. Need to get some better armor so this combat is maybe going a little bit better. We're just taking too much damage right now. But good times. Can't wait for it to come out at the end of May. I'd like to thank our Patreon Senior Council member supporters, Sam H. and jpinnegar, for supporting us at the Senior Council member level on Patreon. I'd like to also thank Random Nathan Simeone and Malfus the Swift for supporting us at various levels on Patreon as well. You guys are awesome. Really, really does help us out. So thank you for that. And I would like to thank our Lorespire YouTube channel membership supporters for supporting us with YouTube channel memberships. They are poopSMASH, Gregor, Malfus the Swift, once again, jpinnegar, once again, Genevra Izzo, Random once again, and Jeff. Thank you for doing that. And free way to show some support. Give us a like, give us a sub. You know, free way to show some support and help us out here. Really do appreciate it. All right, we're going to take off now, and we should be back tomorrow night. Hopefully, we'll be able to stay on a little longer, a little later tomorrow night. And maybe we'll work on upgrading our armor so we don't die in, 2 hits to most of these enemies. Anyways, this has been Chris with Lorespire.